open this, meeting at 6:01. Roll call, please. Nicole, please.
Councilmember White,
Here.
Councilmember Martinez,
Here.
Councilmember Carroll, Mayor Pro Tem Lara,
Here.
Mayor Santos.
Here. Okay. Seems like we're all present in here. So, hey, Steve, can you lead us on a pledge of allegiance, please? Sure. Thank you.
Ready, begin.
Pledge allegiance to the flag
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of
Republic for which it stands,
America, to the republic
one nation,
for which it stands.
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank
Like
you.
the musical accompaniment.
I know. Okay. Okay. Very good. Approval and any adjustment on the agenda or any conflict of interest? If none, I'll go ahead on the public comment items not on the agenda. Due to the current circumstances, we are encouraging members of the public to maintain their participation in our meetings by using the following options: email comments, phone-in comments, and in-person subject to applicable health orders. All of the details of these options can be found on the front of the agenda and will be displayed on your screen throughout the meeting. Do we have any public comments on here, Nicole?
I have no written comments. Carrie, do we have anyone on the line?
No callers on the line this evening.
We're having an audio issue.
I think, yeah.
Did you hear me, Nicole? John, can you hear me?
I
Yes,
can,
now.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not sure if she heard me or not.
Go ahead.
Okay, we can hear you now.
Okay, no callers on the line, Nicole.
Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Nicole. I'll move on the action items. All approval of the ordinances and resolution to be read by title only. Item number 1, adoption of resolution declaring the result of general municipal election held on November 3rd, 2020. There will be a staff report. Ms. Nicole, please.
Good evening, Mayor and City Council.
Evening.
A general municipal election was held in the city of Beaumont on Tuesday, November 3rd. The Riverside County Register of Voters conducted a consolidated election and has prepared a certified statement of votes. The certificate states the following tally of votes. For the city council candidates, Jessica Black, 9,236 votes cast. Julio Martinez, 9,549 votes cast. And David Fenn, 9,841 votes cast. By way of majority of votes, it is declared that the following candidates have been elected as members of the City Council: Mr. David Fenn and Mr. Julio Martinez. City Council shall certify the above stated information by way of resolution. The recommended action tonight is to certify the given election results and waive the full reading and adopt by title only a resolution of the City Council of the City of Beaumont, California, reciting the fact of the general municipal election held in said city on November 3rd, 2020, declaring the result thereof and such other matters as are provided by law.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Is there any public comment on this item number 1?
I have no written comments. Carrie, do we have anyone on the line?
No callers on the line for this item.
Okay, so I need to make a motion on this item number 1 on the adoption.
Mayor, I'll move that we approve the recommended action as read by Nicole Wheelwright.
I'll second.
Very good.
I'll do roll call. Councilmember White,
Yes.
Councilmember Martinez,
Yes.
Councilmember Carroll,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Lara,
Yes.
Mayor Santos.
Yes. Thank you. That passed that. Okay, let's move on. Item number 2, administration of oath of office. Okay, Nicole?
So tonight we will have our city clerk give the administration of the oath.
That's exciting.
We will do Mr. Julio Martinez and Mr. David Fenn. So if you want to come up to the podium, and you can come up to the podium also, and we can do the oath. And I think we should do it maybe,
Individual?
I'm trying to decide if we should do it together or separate, what works best, since we're doing virtual for
Yeah.
Mr. Fenn. We can do it together. Mr. Fenn, if you want to unmute, and you'll just repeat after Mr. Melman. Yeah. The mic should pick up, so you can stay further apart if you'd like to.
You could, yeah,
I know.
go on the other side. There you go.
Gentlemen, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, your full name,
I, Julio
I,
Martinez,
David Fenn,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against
all enemies, foreign and domestic,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I will bear
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the
to
United
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California.
and the Constitution of the State of California.
I take this obligation freely
I take this
I
obligation
take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion,
and I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
and I will well and
and I will well and
Faithfully discharge.
faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter.
Thank you. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, congratulations. Mr. Fenn, welcome.
Thank you, thank you. I decided to stay home today. I had a little bit of a sniffles and I figured it would be best if I.
No,
kept my
you're
distance.
good. Okay. Let's move on. On the item number 3, recognition of our current mayor. That's me, Ray Santos. Yours truly.
Well, we're glad you recognized yourself.
A little needs to be said about our next speaker.
That's right. Hey.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm in trouble now. Yes, sir.
Okay, so Mayor Santos, about 13 months ago, when we knew that you had pulled the black straw and you were going to be selected as the 2020 mayor, we talked about a platform and an agenda of things that we wanted to try to accomplish. We talked about business contacts and roundtables, and we talked about all these exciting things we were doing with events and with capital projects and programming and all those kinds of things. What we didn't talk about is what we actually spent 95% of our time dealing with, which was COVID and wildfires and power safety shutoffs earlier, and then again
Yeah.
this round we've been going through this last week, and all these other things that we're going through. We weren't talking about virtual meetings, setting up Zoom meetings, figuring out whole new programs in terms of how to communicate with our public. We didn't talk about the community outreach efforts we were going to need to do. And so all those things were things that we wound up dealing with. So unfortunately, we didn't get into the things that we had dreamed about and talked about doing. But I think the things that we dealt with were probably some of the most important things that any city has ever had to deal with. And you have been there every step of the way, whether it was calling you at 7 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, talking to you on Saturday and Sunday. The ad hoc committee meetings where we were meeting, I forced you and Mr. Martinez to stay for a good 3 hours after a council meeting so we could talk about that program and those things. And so not only did our community get the benefit of your energy and effort and the tireless work that you did on our behalves, but you were there in supporting staff. And so that has been very well appreciated as well. Our staff thanks you. I thank you for that effort. So
Thank you.
although it's not been an easy year, I congratulate you on a fantastic year and getting through unprecedented times. And with your leadership, I'm not sure we could have made it certainly as smoothly as we made it. When you accept the role of mayor, you accept a lot of obligations. And in normal times, it's a ton of work. This was exponentially longer and tougher than that. So I can't imagine anybody else handling it with more grace and a smile and the confidence that you brought. So again, thank you for your energy. Thank you for your guidance and your leadership in a very tough time. So
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Nicole has a little something for you.
All right, we've got this for you
Okay.
on behalf of staff and council. And I hope that you guys don't mind, but I added something a little extra for this extra year.
Okay.
A mask?
First of all,
Ah.
there you go. And this is beautiful, man.
So you have to read it out loud.
Yeah. Quote of the year. You're on mute. I like that, man.
All right. Very nice.
That is good.
Thank you.
I
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thank
Good
you so
job.
much. No, I like to a quick one in here. I like to of course the council is always around me and talking to them, and Julio Martinez, Nancy who's mute in there, or and Lloyd and Mr. Lara here, and they're always around, and the staff is so fabulous. I mean, you're always around every time I call, every time we meet, and we're straightforward. I like that. I mean, especially, start off from Todd, Chief Sean. I mean, he's there. And the first we encounter on March 6th and everything, we have a problem on the Commerce, right there on the street of Second Street and First Street. Between that, there's a pipe leak in there and everything. Everybody, we were there on our city manager's office, and nobody knows that we're not panic, but we're having fun. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna shut it off, or we're gonna close the center. And people doesn't know that. And how big is the pipe that hit by Tesla? And they're digging and they hit that pipeline. And we don't know if we're gonna explode or what. So Christine was there and everybody, I mean, we congregate and made all the decision made in there, really a good one. And we closed it we said that we're gonna close it on a certain hours, but our staff jumping in there, close it on less than 30 minutes. I mean, our police really went in there, managed the traffic and everything. I won't forget that. I mean, I thought, it's just starting. I mean, here comes the explosion in Beaumont, man. I mean, so anyway, that's my experience on you guys. I mean, then from there is all history. I mean, working closer to you. As I said, Todd, Christine, Nicole, especially Nicole, and then working with we got the two Jeff in there, Jeff Hart and Jeff Mollingham, and always working with them and giving me numbers and everything. And of course, Taxton is really nice to work with. I mean, giving us they're so hectic on the wastewater in there, and but they have time to discuss things. And that's the nice thing, and especially Carrie. Carrie, I know you're listening. I mean, thank you so much. I mean, working on the, all the agendas and working close to the labor and everything, you giving us an update on that. And then, not last, I mean, but the best one in there is, I would say this, I mean, she's always there, is Ashley. Ashley and she contributes so much, and with Liz Gibbs, people listening, thank you. I mean, the public works and also the community services is very, very good. And if I forget somebody in there, I really apologize that, but that's the people that I really work together, and seems like there's no COVID, and we work together. And when we established the business assistant program, Deputy Chief Tony and Lieutenant Gacera is over there. Bob in there. I mean, they're always present, and I really appreciate that. I mean, Chip, thank you so much. I mean, on that, we jump in on the, even on the big boxes. I mean, on the COVID. I mean, they said they're gonna, implement all the penalty and everything, but we work together on that. And also the one on the Stater Brothers, allowing the seniors time in there. And I found out, contact the San Bernardino office they have. We are the first one who implemented that because they haven't passed on their corporate to have a senior time on 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock. You guys did that on the COVID. I mean, let's continue that. I mean, on working on that. I really appreciate that. And also, I would like to take this time, hey, Kyle, you're Superman. I mean, congratulations to you, to your, I think a few months baby in there. You take care of that. And lastly, again, I mean, hey, John Pickney, thank you, sir. And you're always with us on this, John. So.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And the IT people, I mean, Edgar, thank you. Corey, thank you. And you guys are super, man. I mean, Heather, the one did the Thanksgiving and put it together and really work together on that. Thank you so much. I mean, again, I'm taking so much time. So, hey, Steve, thanks a lot. Barry, thanks a lot. You're super guys, man. So I will move on item number 4.
Wait, whoa.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
I thought we were going to have an opportunity to give our remarks about.
Oh, okay.
Got to follow the script, Mayor.
We all have a script today.
Oh, okay.
So let me begin by saying, if you guys don't mind.
Sure.
First of all, you do know you're not leaving, right?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I mean, I'll be on your back.
You're still going to
man.
be here for a couple more years at least.
Yep,
Right?
yep. I mean, I'll be in your back too.
Well, I couldn't agree more with what Todd told you.
He's-
We all have been mayors before, and we all have our different challenges that we had to face. None of us had to face COVID, and what you've gone through, and you have even kept meetings fairly short. At least I think we had a couple that went to
looking at
11
me when you
o'clock,
say that?
right? What's that?
So why are you looking at me when you say that?
That's a hint, Mike.
So thank you.
you're
And
welcome.
again, what Todd said, you always have a smile on your face. And you always put up with people like me, and I appreciate that. So thank you.
No, you're a plus, man. I mean, I appreciate people like you. Yeah. Okay.
Well-
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes.
you're not getting off that easy.
Well, on my side,
I was going to say that, but I didn't.
Todd.
Ray, I know what a family man that you are, and the passion that you have for your family, and that's the same passion that you brought to your mayorship. You're very caring, hardworking, and always got a positive attitude. and that carries through. And, you know, the leadership starts at the top, and I appreciate the attitude and the ideas and your thoughts that you brought this past year. Glad that you're still gonna be here another couple of years.
Yes.
And we'll still have the opportunity to work together. But thank you for your leadership. You've got some big shoes to fill, and again, just appreciate you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem.
And
Yes,
for
sir.
me, I just want to say that I thank you for all you've done. You know, Ray is integrity is probably one word that can really sum him up. And you are very calm with your attitude, personality. You are very personable. You're a family man. And, you know, that's all appreciative in this job. But the integrity that you bring to this council especially is unsurpassed. And we thank you for that, because we always know what we're getting with you. You're wholehearted, you mean what you say, and you don't hold anything back, but you have a true heart on what you want for the city and for the residents. So you can't, you know, that's irreplaceable. So we thank you. Like Mr. White said, you're not leaving, so we're still getting you for a while and hopefully longer, but we'll see how that goes.
Yep.
But thank you for all you do and for all you did, and I enjoy working with you. You're a good friend, and I appreciate all you've done.
You're very welcome.
And that's that.
Thank you.
I'm out the door, but can I at least say something?
Oh, okay. Nancy, yes.
All right, thank you. Ray,
Oh,
I know about your commitment to the community with the work you do with the church. You're such a faith-based man, and you're such a public service-oriented individual. Finance and audit, then on to council, and then as mayor, you put your own stamp on it. Yes, always with a smile, but always with the citizens of the community first. You really took on the mantle of always thinking of them before you, before your time that you spent away from family. Tough period. Nobody could have imagined this life and death situation for the community, well beyond anything else we've faced. And great job. I've been honored to be seated next to you for the last couple of years and honored to know you. And thank you.
thank you. Thank you all. I hate to say, I love you guys. That's off the record. No, just kidding. Okay, can I move on now?
Yes.
Okay, item number 4, reorganization of a city council, selection of mayor and mayor pro tem. Staff report. Nicole, please.
Mayor and Council, City Council recently adopted a rules and procedures for selection of mayor and mayor pro tempore. The policy, in summary, was adopted as follows. The City Council selection of the mayor and mayor pro tem shall occur annually at the first council meeting in December during a year in which no council member seats are open for election, or at the second regular or special council meeting in December during a year in which council member seats are open for election. The mayor and mayor pro tem selection shall occur by a seniority rotation process. Attached is the rotation sequence. Per the policy, the sequence has been listed in the following order: Mike Lara, Lloyd White, Julio Martinez, David Fenn, Ray Santos. The selection of mayor and mayor pro tem must be ratified by 3 affirmative votes. If the mayor or mayor pro tem failed to receive 3 affirmative votes, they retain their current position in the rotation, and the office would pass to the next council member on the list, subject to ratification. So council, you may make your nomination for mayor, and then a vote will be conducted, and then you may make your nomination for mayor pro tem.
Mayor, I'd like to move to ratify Mike Lara as the mayor for 2021.
I'll second.
Go ahead.
Okay, and I will do roll call. Give me a second, I gotta do a new roll call. Councilmember White,
Yes.
Councilmember Martinez,
Yes.
Councilmember Fenn,
Yes.
Councilmember Lara,
Yes.
Councilmember Santos.
Yes.
Okay, so that's for mayor, and then you'll have to do a separate for mayor pro tem.
Mayor, I'll make a motion to nominate Councilmember White as Mayor Pro Tem.
I'll second that. Councilmember Fenn?
Okay. Councilmember White,
Yes.
Councilmember Martinez,
Yes.
Councilmember Fenn,
Yes.
Councilmember Lara,
Yes.
Councilmember Santos.
Yes.
All right.
Very good. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Move on. Okay. Since we got that, congratulations, and then I'll move on item number 5. Is there any wants to talk or something? If not, I'll move on. Okay. Item number 5, list of external boards and committees for mayoral appointment at December 15, 2020 City Council meeting. And I think she provided us a list on that. A staff report, please, Nicole.
The annual assignment of external boards and committees by mayoral appointment will be conducted at the December 15th, 2020 council meeting. Handed out to each of you is a list of external boards and committees. Each council member will submit the request of assignments to myself, and I will compile and forward to the mayor for review and appointment. So that will be due December 11th, and again, it'll be appointed on December 15th. And there's no motion required for this item.
Okay, very good.
A question?
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, this is for Nancy. What is in the agenda packet, is that the same list that was handed out in person at the meeting?
Yes.
Okay, all right, then I have the info. Okay, thank you.
Okay. That's good. I mean, I could adjourn this. Our next meeting will be at December 15, 2020, and that'll be exciting. And that'll be, I will adjourn this at 6:29.
There you go.
Hey!
Thank you.